What's going on, everybody? This is going to be the highly anticipated, highly requested video of what's in my camera bag. I'm just kidding, y'all. No one asked for this. I have one subscriber. One. So if you've ever followed any photographer or videographer before, oh shit, my camera. You've probably seen a video maybe every year about what's in their camera bag. And you know, yeah, I'm just starting out. I'd probably consider myself an amateur photographer, but you know, I thought it'd be cool to practice more vids just to help get in the hang of things and show you guys what I use for when I go out doing shoots and even doing videos and things, sorts like that. So without further ado, let's get into it. So this bag is probably my favorite camera bag ever, and I don't think I will ever get a different bag in the event this were to, I don't know, get torn apart, whatever. I take this bag everywhere I go, every shoot I do, and I mean, this thing is a tank, and I'm sure you've already seen this bag around on YouTube plenty of times before, but this is the Peter McKinnon and Nomadic collaboration of a camera bag. And I mean, there's really, I've ever seen nothing better than what this bag does, what it performs. There's so many pockets to put all your stuff, so many customizable sections for all your gear. It is a little pricey. I think I paid $400 for it. And I mean, that's a lot for, I would consider myself an amateur photographer, but I've had so many other bags that just don't compete with this. They're very subpar, and they're all flimsy, and they're not very water resistant, weather resistant. And I mean, this thing, as you can see by the front probably, that it's very, very well used, but appreciated nonetheless. And I think if anything were ever happen to this one, I would easily just buy another one. So that's the camera bag. Let's move on, shall we? Oh, got a pocket open. So a lot of my stuff that, if you could probably see from here right now, a lot of it's missing because I'm using it right now. Like the camera I'm using now, I have the shotgun mic attached to it. I'm not using it. I'm using this table mic right here. But let's go ahead. Let's start with cameras. So first of all, I have a EOS, or a Canon EOS Rebel T7. I actually bought this used from my buddy who just got started in photography, and he's going to upgrade at a later date. So I was able to score this one for a pretty good price. Now, this is a very beginner camera, but it also serves as a good secondary camera. So what I mean by that is, if I'm shooting YouTube videos like this, I can have another camera off to the side over here recording a different angle, or ultimately it's a backup camera. If something were to happen to this, the camera I'm using right now, I could always pull this out and I have another camera to shoot with. But all in all, you know, it's not too bad. Canon quality, And if you know anything about, you know, Canon's color science and all that jazz, you really can't beat it for the price. So that's the Canon T7. So here we are, we're filming on the T7 now, and I can't see, I don't know, it doesn't have a flip out screen, so I can't see me right now, so I hope it all looks pretty good. But here is my main camera, the workhorse, the Canon EOS R. So this is my second camera ever, and I'm not looking back one bit. This thing is fantastic. A lot of professional photographers and videographers still use this camera today, even though it's several years old now. And I mean, it's mirrorless, so that's a plus, and it's got a little flip out screen, as you can see. And I have it attached to it the EF or the RF to EF adapter, so I can put a lot of my I only have EF lenses, so I could put all those on this one and not be a problem. It is RF mount, and so that's, I don't know, maybe it's a con, it's a pro if you don't have a lot of RF glass. I don't know. I don't want to ramble on too much about everything in depth. If you guys want to see more in depth about all my gear, you know, post a comment down there below and tell me what you guys want to see. So yeah, this is my main camera, my main you know, footage camera, my main photography camera. I do everything on this camera if I can absolutely do it. So but yeah, so this is my main camera. I use this for everything, photography, videos, YouTube, you name it. If I can do it with this, I'm going to do it with this. So EOS R. Next. So I have 4 lenses. Right now I'm using the Canon 16 to 35 mil 2.8 non-image stabilized. Look, y'all, I'm lazy. I don't want to take that lens off and get another one and fix my angle. So I'm going to plug in some B-roll while I talk about that. So this lens, the 16-35, I love this lens. I've actually got it used for I think like $600 at a camera shop. And heck, for the price, you can't really beat it. I use this lens for, of course, all my wide angle shots, a lot of landscape, a lot of filming my A-roll like this, and very little do I use it on portraits. I'm not a big fan of wide angle portraits unless I'm going for that specific look, you know. So that's the 16-35, great lens. I recommend it to anyone. It's a lot cheaper than the newer stuff, the RF glass too, so can't really beat it. Next up, let's look at this little guy. This is the Canon 50mm, the 1.4, that's right. So this little guy here, if it will focus, there. So this guy was actually a pretty good bargain. They got on Amazon for like $400, and I mean, for 1.4 lens, this thing is great. It's small. Look how tiny it is. Oh shit, this 1.4 is perfect. It's a little slow on the autofocus, I think, but other than that, it's a great stills lens. Even for some A-roll like this, I think I've used it for B-roll a couple of times, but there it is, the 50mm lens. Let's see what else we got here. This is the Canon 100mm macro. I mean, this thing, if you've heard of it, you know this thing is a beast of a camera. Super crisp, super, I mean, get that real nice close macro shots. Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh, it's 1.2. I should mention that. So a lot of great bokeh. I've used this in a lot of portraits even. And I mean, the image quality, you just can't beat it. It is image stabilized, so there's that. I got this used also at that that same camera shop for like 800 bucks. So again, not too bad. So let's see, what else do we got here? So this is the beast, the Sigma 70 to 200 1.2. No, I'm sorry. 2.8, and this thing, it is massive. It is heavy. It is not fun to carry around, but for a EF mount lens, it's not too bad. I got it Amazon, I think like 1,200 bucks. But compared to Canon lenses, that's a steal. And I mean, this thing is just, you can't beat it. You really can't. I like Sigma lenses. I don't think going off brand from Canon makes a big difference at all. It is image stabilized, and you know, I get a lot of really nice close-ups with this. I get a lot of good sports action photography done. Very little do I use it for B-roll, just because it's very heavy and it's not easy to carry around. I mean, a gimbal won't handle this thing, and I mean, it's a struggle to handhold it for B-roll. So great photography lens, I'll say that. It's a good photography lens, not so much for video. But yeah, I mean, 7200, it glides very smoothly, and it doesn't come out of the body like a lot of other zoom lenses may do. So there's your Sigma 70 to 200. So let's look at ND filters. So just recently have I purchased ND filters, and I did so because I found myself being outside doing a lot more shooting, and if you've ever done that, you know it's a pain in the ass if you don't have any ND filters, because your footage, your photos just are terribly overexposed. So I finally gave in, finally bought some ND filters. I got the KNF concept filters right here, sizes for all my lenses. I actually did a video on these guys not too long ago. I'll post that now in the description for you to check it out. But oh, this thing is, how'd it get so gross? Here it is. This is these ND filters, great for, you know, filtering your exposure. So that's those guys. Not much to say about them. They're ND filters. So this is the Rode VideoMic. This thing, it sounds so good when you're outside. You know, I use it for you know, on the go shooting, you know, as a shotgun mic. I don't use it studio recording because I got this guy right here, but if I'm out and about using this, it does a great job picking up voices over a lot of ambient noises. Wind, non-existent. Cars, non-existent. You know, it just makes yourself and anyone else sound really good. Rode has a lot of options when it comes to shotgun microphones. This is probably midline. I don't know how much I paid for it. I've had it for a little while. But yeah, the only downside to this is it is battery powered by a 9-volt battery, and I've yet to have it die on me. But in the event that that were to happen, and I really need to, you know, I'm filming something very important, it's not going to be good. So I do recommend having extra batteries. Let this shut. There. And have extra batteries on you, because you don't want to be left not filming, or filming and not having audio to pick it up. So there it is, the Rode VideoMic. Let's see what else. So I have these guys right here. These are Aputure. They're the Aputure what are they called? Here they are. They're actually, if you can see right here, they're putting off this ambient light right here. Oh, Aputure MC lights. They're RGB lights. I mean, they're pretty cool. They got little magnets on the back, so you can stick them anywhere, and it gives your you know, YouTube videos like this a little jazz, a little pizzazz. Comes with this little diffuser sleeve that you can put over top of it. That's what it looks like without. Let's see if I can. It's got a little LCD screen right there, and you know, you can set your, you know, whatever color you want to it, the temperature, the brightness, and yeah. So that's these. I have another one. It's right here. I'm running these this aqua and this, you know, light green color today. So stick these back. Now that you guys know my secrets. Anyway. So yeah, other than that, I have this side of the bag has a lot of good storage that I put. I got a little handheld battery operated recorder in here, the Zoom. Here, I'll take it out. Yeah, so this is the Zoom HN1 ready, or handy recorder. You know, it's exactly what it looks like. It's a little recorder you can take anywhere. Pretty good size, pretty good travel size. It's got this little well, it's not a dead cap, it's a little wind reflector. Oh, is it recording? I think I've actually only used it. Actually, I haven't used it. I bought it because I thought I was going to use it once, and I didn't. So, but it's there in case I ever do need to use it. Yeah, other than that, I got a bunch of my batteries up here, along with some spare you know, SD cards and things like that. So that's that. Oh, of course, how can I forget the most important thing? The 16-inch MacBook Pro. I mean, just look at it. It's beautiful. But yeah, that's that. And the reason I say this is part of my camera bag because I take it with me. It travels with me. And I don't take it to shoots, or, you know, if I know I'm just going to be shooting for that day. But no, I travel with it if I'm going places. And it fits right here. Just like this. So yeah, boom, in the bag. Of course, I have to have one of these little dongles because, well, Apple refuses to put anything other than the lightning ports or the type C's on their MacBooks. So yeah, I have to take this thing along with me. Let's see, am I missing anything? Oh, I am missing something. Thanks for reminding me. So I was actually missing two things. First of which is this GorillaPod by JOBY. I mean, this thing, I got a GorillaPod that came with my first DSLR in one of those Amazon packages, and I mean, that GorillaPod was just not worth even keeping. This thing is a tank. I mean, just quality is there. Not a whole lot to say about it. It's beautiful. It's rigid. I take it everywhere I go. In fact, I put it. This bag has a little, like, magnetic place to put like water bottles and stuff. It's a little pouch, but it sits in there very well. And well, just like that, I take it around everywhere I go. But last thing is Bose. What is this? The Bose Sports something or other. Here they are. Great little in-ear headphones. Wireless, of course, because it's 2021. And like I said, I bring this traveling, and it comes with a little case right here that just uses this little clippy thing, and it attaches to the bag on the side like this, and there it is. It's ready to go. So yeah, I mean, that's about everything in my camera bag, y'all. Like I said, if you guys want to see any more in-depth stuff on those items I just showed you and all the gear I use, just let me know down in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, because one subscriber, y'all. One is really how you guys gonna do me. One subscriber. So yeah, I guess that's about it. So do all that stuff for me, like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Oh, that didn't work like I wanted it to.